Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Monday. I'm super excited for a brand new week and really excited to bring you this new information. You may have noticed that I posted a flyer saying that we are getting ready to get started with our 90-day success blueprint. Thanks for hopping on. Tag a mom friend. I'm talking to the mommies this morning. So, what is the stay-at-home mom factory? A lot of people have been inboxing me, asking me, and I want to give you the backstory and tell you exactly what it is and some amazing things that we have going on coming into the new year. So, I tell you guys all of the time, if you're new here, I'm happy to share my story with you. I manifested being a stay-at-home mom over 10 years ago, and just to paint a picture and tell you what my life looked like at that point, a little over 10 years ago, I was just getting my feet wet, working, fresh out of high school, trying to figure out really what my career path was and what I wanted to do with my life. My first job out of high school, I'll spare you guys the boring details, but I worked at a daycare, got paid under the table, less than minimum wage. From there, and actually my process through my career is actually an example of networking and where your network can take you. Hey there, thanks for hopping on. So from that point, my network moved me into a job that I was not excited about. I'm talking about fresh out of high school, basically. The lady that I was working for, her husband worked at Target, was able to get me a job. I was like, okay, cool. I worked there 3 months. I hated it, and as silly as it sounds looking back, I hated wearing red. Like, it was just not for me. But God positions everything, your story so crazy, and the fact that I didn't even realize that 10 years ago God was lining things up for me for what is taking place in my life right now. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So I actually was recruited when I was working at Target. I was recruited by the management team from the eye doctor's office across the street, and I had no idea at that time that I would be spending the next 8 years of my life working in optics, working in the optic field. Wow, talking about this is really, really interesting, actually. So I fell in love with that field. I fell in love with optics. I learned everything that there was to know about it. At that point in my life, I was trying to figure out, am I going to be an eye doctor? Do I want to own my own eye doctor's office? I was looking for ways to make more money. And I found myself job hopping through my career. I would get a new job every 3 months because I knew that if I stayed there, I wasn't going to make any more money. There was a cap on how much money I was able to make. Hi, Jasmina. Thank you guys all for hopping on. So I realized there was a cap to how much money I can make. There was no way that I would be able to make more money without giving myself a raise by going somewhere else. I did everything that I could to get to the next level, finessed my resume. I made it look so good. I made sure I put all of my accomplishments. I spent my career obsessing over having the best resume so I could land another job that was going to pay me more. Walking you guys through my story, I've realized the next level to get paid a little bit more from where I was management. The people that I was working with told me that I didn't have enough experience. I wasn't qualified. When I was working in corporate America, I was the minority of the minority. I was always the youngest, but the most qualified. And I dealt with a lot of ageism and racism in my career. And it was so exciting how God was showing me back then all of the things that I would have to go through on my entrepreneur journey. And he was just making me tougher and stronger at that point. So I'm so grateful for that. So I actually had someone tell me on my current staff, like, you're not going to be able to manage an office. It's a lot. Are you sure you're ready for that? Boom. Left there and managed an office. And it's funny because I really wish that I knew the skills that I know now that I've learned through owning my own business, all of the real skills that you need to go to the next level and really how to deal with people. Right now for our book of the month with my investment group, everybody reads the same book every month. We always stay on the same page. Right now we're reading Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Because we're giving the tools on exactly how to be successful in business. And we'll talk more about that later on when we talk about what is a stay-at-home mom factory, what do we have going on. So as far as my work career, long story short, I used to tell my coworkers all the time, I'm tired of working. Back then I used to say, I just want to marry somebody and be a stay-at-home mom and it was just so funny because back then I was manifesting that. I was telling all of my coworkers that. And at that point, to paint the picture of what my life looked like, I was singling, I was mingling, singling and mingling, single and mingling, no kid in sight. And my coworkers were like, girl, you are not about to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, like you have a new boyfriend every 3 months. I have no idea what you're talking about. But lo and behold, again, God just took my life through the craziest journey. And it's so exciting how all of the pieces come together. So from that management position, it was so overwhelming, it was so stressful that I took a pay cut and I quit that job and took a step down to a job that was not management. I worked there for 3 months. This was 3 years ago. I worked there for 3 months. They fired me because they found out I had my own business. That's a whole other story for another day. But that catapulted me into stepping into the greatness that I knew that God had for me. So from that point, once I lost my job, my hubby and I, we had just eloped. A few months later, we had Summer Lily, and guess what? I was a stay-at-home mom. But it definitely was not what I had in mind. I never knew that God was going to give me a vision so much bigger than myself to free the mommies. So the reason why I titled this live here, Oh Twitter, is because I am searching for moms or women that are like me. I'm looking for women that want to be a stay-at-home mom. Everybody doesn't want to be a stay-at-home mom, but we should all have the option. I am looking to work directly with 10 women that are just like me. Whether you are working and you're like, I know there's more for me, I want to take my life to the next level, or you're working and you're somebody that wants to one day be a stay-at-home mom, but you don't know how you're going to be able to afford it, I have the Mommyprint. I've got the Mommyprint. And over this past 3 years, God has lined everything up for me to be able to pass that information on to someone else. So like I said, I'm looking to work directly with 10 moms or 10 people that want to be stay-at-home moms in the future. I'm looking to work directly with you. If you are somebody, what's the matter, honey? Okay, you can wash your hands. I'm looking to work directly with 10 women that want to go hard for 90 days. Hi, thank you so much for hopping on. I want to work with these people that want to go hard, that are willing to put in the groundwork for 90 days to be up forever. If you follow this Mommyprint, if you do exactly what you're being coached to do, you're being plugged in with experts, marketing experts, trading experts, business building experts, people that have been killing it in this online space. So you're running with us for 90 days. And at the end of this 90 days, if you do exactly what you're told to do, you will be a six-figure earner from an online business. So that is what the Mommyprint is all about. We are creating 1,000 brand new six-figure stay-at-home moms by December 31st, 2020. My investment group, Retired in 365, we will be creating 50 chairman traders. What is a chairman trader? A chairman trader is an individual that links arms with us, runs this play, builds this business the way that we instruct you to make a six-figure residual income on top of learning the skills that you need to master trading. Become a consistent and profitable trader, making six figures trading as well. We're getting the bag on both sides, you guys. And all I want to do is I'm looking for the 10 women, the 10 moms that are going to raise their hand and say, B, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you. I want to do what you did. I want the success that you have, and I see the success that you're getting ready to have, and I'm running with you. That's what I'm looking for. So if that's not you, if you're not a mom, if you're not looking to become a stay-at-home mom in the future, help someone else. Share this with a mom. Tag a mom in my last Instagram post because I'm really passionate about this thing. The reason why I called this Oh Twitter is because I looked on Twitter, stay-at-home mom, hashtag I want to be a stay-at-home mom. And I scrolled down and I saw so many women that sounded like me. That where I was when I was saying, man, I just really want to be a stay-at-home mom. So that's who I'm connecting with. I'm looking for those people, because if somebody would have reached out to me and given me this blueprint that I have right here, my life would have been different so long ago. But I'm so grateful for the process. I'm so grateful for the journey that I had to go through to learn all of these things that I am giving to you when you get partnered with our investment group. So I'm super excited. If that sounds like you, if that sounds like something that you want to go after, click the link in my bio and join me on one of my webinar times, and let's get it. I'll see you on the inside.